would have hit 40 minutes. I appreciated the exercises, like I said, but I was not on pace before last night, and I hit 11 minutes, and last night was the worst night.
I think you should be able to
I'm wondering if
choose your own goal as opposed to 40 minutes is the lowest number goal you could have. I think you should be able to put in whatever number you want and then try to beat it every week.
But I do have
Or
to
it
also
just
say,
gradually increases.
Yeah.
for,
Okay, so I'm hearing you did well on this, and you synced pretty good.
the first 4 nights, I completely knocked out like right away. After, did the breathing exercises, she goes, now follow the tones. I was asleep in less than 5 minutes. So I didn't really have a lot of time to sync it up. And I would wake up and in the morning after a really good night's sleep, and it was like, you synced for 2 minutes. Right? And last night, it was like, you synced for 11 minutes. I was like, I hated it. So I don't know what the goal is. I was very confused.
So this is confusing.
Yeah, I was very confused by that because I felt like the best nights of sleep, it was like 2 minutes I was out cold. So I don't know if syncing for 40 is, they're trying to get me to do it more regularly. But
Or maybe they're thinking you're going to do the meditation as well, and that would count.
Because I know in the app there was a place in the preferences where you could have adjusted that goal, but none of you did do that.
No, but that was the lowest number.
Yeah,
I tried,
40.
trust me.
Yeah, I did look at that. 40 was the lowest.
It was the lowest?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was lower than that.
No, 40, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
was
some
looking at that.
All right. So I'm hearing it may not be that feasible, and I heard a couple of things. Let me put my own goal in there, or Sierra, you were mentioning, could you have an increasing goal? Sort of like it helps you. Okay. And how do you think you'd break that up? Is that something you would want to do at sleep time, or is that something you do during the day? Those sync in sync.
Well, what's the goal? Like, I felt like if I understood what I was trying to work towards to get to 40 minutes, like if that was going to make my breathing a little bit easier to match with her at night, maybe I would have tried the meditation. I didn't even put it on meditation mode because I was doing it for 2 minutes and I was out cold.
Okay, and you were pretty much doing it as you went to sleep.
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
Why are there 2 options, though?
I don't know. What do you think there are?
I mean,
The modes?
yeah, like,
Then maybe meditate before you go to sleep.
Yeah, during the day.
but it should already be like
Relaxation.
one option though. Like it does that, like the meditating, and then you just because it kind of does that anyways.
It does.
In
The
the
sleep
sleep
mode.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, what?
So you're saying it's just, what do you see as the difference between the 2 modes?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't either.
That's what I was saying. Well, what is the? Well, I guess like Donna said, like if you're doing the meditating in the daytime.
I
just don't have
didn't
time
find
to
that
do it
there
during
was
the
a
day.
difference.
Work 3 jobs.
I guess I just didn't.
Okay, we're going to moving along here. Because let me just see something. Do I have a timer? At 10, 11. Okay, yeah. All right, so I just want to quickly go through the rest of this about the app. Did you find the app easy to navigate through?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. So you felt like, did you go to all those pages? Like, I mean, you had the page where you had your in sync. You could dial down and go to your sleep sessions, and there was data there. Did you look at that stuff?
I
little bit.
did.
My data sucks.
I gotta be honest. I did not find that app user friendly in certain ways. Like I didn't know that. Like I found out by accident that this little situation over here, you can kind of like say like, oh, how did you sleep last night? Was it excellent? Was it fair? Was it different?
Okay.
Like I didn't
the
know.
sleep diary? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I didn't know that right off. Like,
Okay. So am I hearing that it took a while for you guys to play around with it until you got more familiar with the app?
it was for me. I would say.
Okay.
Certain things.
Because there's an account page and so forth. In the interest of time, I want to just, okay, I'm going to just kind of ask some specific questions. Was there any part of the app that was like your favorite part?
I like
talking
how
about-
they were showing.
I can tell you
they were
what
showing
I
how I
hated
was
most,
breathing.
but
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just
up
Do you
and
mean
down.
when she came on and
Yeah.
the little
Even
person, the
person,
breathing?
even
It was
ignoring
very
her.
accurate.
That little digital coach, you
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
piece?
But even
Bars
if
going
I
up and
ignored
down.
her and I was just watching the phone, like I said, how
Right.
when my son would do something with her, I could see the difference on how I breathe differently.
So I'm hearing you liked her, you liked
Exactly.
seeing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear her, but I like watching her.
Exactly.
Right, and then you liked this sort of seismograph
Yeah.
to
Yes.
show your breathing.
Yeah, I was
I
able
like
to
the
say
music.
it's
I like
stressing
the
me
music
out.
and the
Then
music.
you change your tone.
Okay, just in the interest of time, the top thing I'm hearing that we don't like about the app is
Her. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Think you're
Her
amazing.
out of
Right.
Okay, I have to
You are
redesign her real quick.
So
Not
do
matching
you
the
not,
tone.
okay, so just to clarify, do you not want to hear that, or is it
Her
just her
language.
tone?
I think it's
Her
more like
tone.
a Morgan
How
Freeman.
she
Said it
and-
too.
and
Right,
I
she's
was
loud when
working
she
for
says
me.
it.
Yeah.
At some point, I want to drift. I don't want to think for 4 hours
She's
without
coming,
thinking.
she's
and-
coming, I have
Yeah.
to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the truth. You do think that.
When
Yeah.
you're in
No, I'm not
so let me
breathing,
just
she's
understand.
coming.
When you're in the sleep mode,
Yeah.
if you're in and you're sinking, and then all of a sudden you're off, you don't necessarily. You're,
I
you're
get
trying to
anxiety.
go to sleep.
Yes.
You don't
Yeah.
want to hear
I
her.
was
Yeah.
relaxed, yeah.
But even if
Let
I'm
me
not
go.
trying to go to sleep, like I'm trying the best that I can to match it, and I'm keeping my eyes closed
Right.
on purpose. But then every time, like I feel like I have to then pick up my phone and watch myself on the monitor because she's gonna yell at me again,
It's the
and then I
tone.
close my eyes.
If she had
Like,
an Oprah voice, I think I would
That's
like
why
to-
I
Okay, so
still
it's
think-
your tone.
Yeah.
but I still think
Yeah.
it
It's
should
the
be a
words.
quiet
I like
voice
the
the whole
words.
time, just
Got
saying
it.
in and
Got
out,
it.
so that way you can match yourself up.
I'm just asking.
They said keep
all the
I want
time.
to keep
instead of
moving
do not.
on here. It says, how much do you think would you buy this? And if
Absolutely
you would,
not.
Okay, but for those of you who might buy it, how much would you pay for it? I'm just curious.
I wouldn't. And I had a decent experience. I mean, if I can get those tones on the app, I don't
Okay.
need anything else.
When you say will we buy it in this current state or with the
Yeah.
revamps?
No, in the
Oh, in
current
this
state.
current state, I wouldn't buy it.
No, nobody's going to buy it.
No.
Because it's just too many
Yeah.
like situations that,
Okay,
like you
so
said, these
it needs some
experience.
work.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
putting a belt on
Okay.
every night. I'm not
Yeah,
using
no,
the
I
pillow.
How did, but I'm curious as to where do you think you might buy this if you had to go out and buy it?
Walgreens.
Target, Walmart, Amazon.
Yeah.
Bed Bath &
I can definitely
Bed Bath
see
&
it.
Beyond probably
Bed Bath
too.
and Beyond is a good one.
So I'm hearing a little bit of online as well as
Amazon, I can
and a
definitely see
store.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you bought it, how much you use it? Would you use it just for sleep or the meditation, or how
Why
do
would
you
you
use it every night? Would
I
you?
will use it to
Oh,
meditate, I guess.
Yeah, I would
Again,
use it
we're
during
just
the day, not at
Yeah.
night. I would use it
So
for
some of
that.
you who are actually, you might use it more of a meditation kind of thing
Yeah.
to relax, and some of you, it would be like you used it at home in the sleep
Yeah, I would
situation.
use it.
Okay.
I would use it.
How about kids? Do you think this would be something that?
No.
Not if they're getting
My-
yelled at by her.
What?
Definitely not.
My teenager, she's 15. She loved it, and she wants it. She would buy this.
Did she
absolutely
work for
loved it.
her?
Yeah, and she synced. She was doing high note. I don't remember what they were. I was gonna try to screenshot so I can bring it and just act like I slept like, but I didn't. But let me tell you, she proved me wrong that it does work. I just do not know how to be calm or breathe.
Okay, so it's interesting. So you're saying even a teenager?
Yeah, 15. She absolutely loved it.
Okay. We've got about 15 minutes, so I want to cover this. I'm going to ask everybody to take one. It's a set of 4, and you can just unclip it. We're just going to look at these, and I'm just going to kind of walk through. Here's, like everything, we're always looking to improve on products. Okay, so I'm basically going to show you 4 different ideas, and what I want you to do is basically rank them for me in terms of how you think, what's the most appealing to you in terms of the idea, okay? And then we'll talk about it. So the first one, everybody's got the first page. You see it says pillow plus belt plus app. The pillow is the speaker that emits the audio. The belt contains the breathing sensor, and the app is required for operation. So that's pretty much what you use, correct?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Let's move to the next one. It says it's the belt plus the app. The belt contains the breathing sensor. The phone emits the audio. The app is required for operation. So the belt is portable and can be used anywhere, great for both breathing and meditating exercises. Then you have the pillow, a pad, pillow, and an app.
You see?
It's life-changing.
The pad, instead of the belt, has the breathing sensor. The pillow has the speaker,
That's what I'm
and the
talking
app the app is required for operation. So that's
Yes.
another option. Okay, and then finally we have a pillow plus an app. The pillow is a speaker and a sensor, and the app is required for operation. So the pillow creates an experience just for you without disturbing your sleep. Take like 1 minute and just put them in order of your most favorite to your least favorite, okay? Okay. And I'm going to just go up there, and I'm going to just take down, curious as to which one you think is the best. Okay, so let's do the pillow plus the belt plus the app, right? The pillow
Because the
plus
hat
the belt
has the speaker.
plus the app. Okay.
Your partner.
The next one was.
I like this. My fingers are not working.
I know, it's cold.
I mean, what happened?
Belt plus the app. And then the next one is the pad, pillow, and app. Pad, pillow, and app. They all have the app, obviously. And the last one is the pillow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was bigger.
So I'm going to start with Dawn, and I want to go around the room, and I just want to get a sense of which is your number one, your number two, or tell me your number one and your number two, and if any of them are just not acceptable.
I did the pillow and the app as my number one.
The pillow and
Oh,
the.
I didn't know there was a not acceptable option.
Okay, so that's your number one.
My number two is the pad and the pillow and the app.
Okay,
My number three is the belt and the app.
and this is four is the one you
Four
used.
is the one.
Okay, next person.
Same. The exact same.
Okay, Sierra.
My first one is the pad, the pillow, and the app.
Okay.
Pillow and app. Pillow, belt, and app. And then belt and app.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, was it?
My first was the pad, pillow, and the app.
Okay.
The second was the pillow and the app. The third was pillow, belt, app. And the fourth was belt and app.
Okay, great.
The same.
Same, okay.
That little pad situation changed my mind.
Okay.
My number one was pad, pillow, app. Number
Pad,
two,
pillow, app is one.
number two is pillow and app. Number three is belt and app. And number four is pillow, belt, app.
Okay. Next.
My first is the pillow and the app. Second, pillow app. The third, the belt and the app. And then the fourth, the
Got
belt
it.
and app.
You messed mine up. That's not what
All
I
right,
said
hold on
for
a second.
numbers.
Let me just go to the last person, then I'll come back and fix yours, okay?
The pillow's the same, right? No changes? So then if it'd be pad, pillow, app first,
So it's pad, pillow,
Yep.
app, that's your number one.
then belt and app second, pillow and app third, pillow, belt, and app last.
Go back, where did I make a mistake?
Okay, I said my first one was pad, pillow, app.
Pad, pillow, app, okay. And this is fourth then, right?
Yes.
Pillow, okay. So that's what it was, just reverse those out, okay. Ooh, wow. So, I'm hearing that this pad is kind of exciting here. Tell me about that. What's so great about that pad?
It seems like it would be more comfortable than the belt.
And you could twist and turn on it.
It allows you to have like a realistic night of sleep.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can move.
You can move?
Yes.
It's
That
not
tracks.
attached to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess that makes sense too because it's tracking your breathing from your back.
Right.
So yeah, that was smart.
Some of you, and some of you just like the pillow and the app is coming up. I mean, these two seem to be like pretty popular here, right?
Yeah.
The pillow and the app and the pad.
I just
okay.
like that the pillow and the app, everything is in one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And you
that's
still want to be able to hear the sound.
Yeah.
That's the whole.
If they made the
But it has
pillow bigger, that would
The
have been one.
speaker, the sensor, everything in one.
okay. So it's all in one.
Yeah.
But for me, because I don't technically want to use it for sleep, I would rather relax during the day. I would sit up and to just have the pillow with the app would be so much better than having to worry about having something strapped on me. So
Okay. So
So it's
this,
great for
this
meditating.
also comes down to I'm hearing a little bit of sort of that whole thing about like it's not going to constrain me in any
Yeah.
way. I can kind
not
of.
restricted.
Is there any format here that you think we've missed or you might suggest?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What?
pad
Just the pad and app.
Yeah, the pad and
A
app.
pad and an app.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would
That would be
How many-
perfect.
that would do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Plus the
Yeah.
app. How many of you would go that direction? Just raise your hand.
100%.
I would buy that.
Wow, so 7 out of 8 of you
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
And I would
Tell
probably
me
buy
what the
that.
reason for the pad and the app would be.
I like my pillow. This pillow was a little bit too small. I want to remove the belt.
Yeah.
That
Right, and you
solves
can
everything.
still hear the music
Yeah.
from
You
your
can still
phone.
from your
anyway.
phone.
You're not
Or
restricted.
use headphones. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Or
just going to say,
If they added in
Whatever.
wireless headphones.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
plus, okay.
Now we're
I
talking.
couldn't
Yo,
sleep with
I'll pay
something stuck
$2.50
in my
for that.
ear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an option though, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an option. Okay, can I just ask you, I have one question about the pillow. You're okay with having everything in the pillow?
Oh, yeah.
Like all that stuff, all that technology. You're not worried about it or anything.
Not the
like
same
that.
design though, right?
Yeah,
Just the
right.
concept.
Just
Yeah.
the concept.
Yes, that's fine.
Well, that kind. Well, what you can see the picture. What you
Oh,
see the
no,
picture.
no.
You know, if you
Put it
really
in a
wanted
disc
to up
pillow.
the pad, you could put a little massager thing in there.
Yeah.
In the pad.
Now we're talking
Yeah,
luxury.
Yeah.
In the pad where
In
the
the
sensor
pad.
is?
Yeah, if you just get a little
Massage.
Little
vibration.
roller.
All right, I have a concept I want to show with you. Want to
Okay,
share
just
with
stop
you real
cleaning
quick.
up.
Yeah.
Everybody has a pencil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to quickly have you.
Right?
Everybody just take
Salt
one.
and
Put those in front. You can put those, clip those back together, and just put them in front of you. If you wrote on those, did anybody write on those?
I did.
I did.
I
I
thought-
thought
on
you were
it.
supposed to.
Erase? No. All right.
Do
Just
you
put
want
your-
us to erase it?
No, don't worry about it. All right, just take one of these concept statements, write your name on it, and you are group 1. That's right at the top. Let's read it together, and then I just wanted to get some feedback on this. It says, introducing new to breathe. Calm your racing mind with the power of therapeutic breathing. The demands and stresses of my day often impact my night, and my racing mind keeps me awake and prevents me from sleeping well. When I use sleep products and solutions, I want them to actually help me sleep better, but I don't want to deal with the negative side effects. The new To Breathe system uses the power of therapeutic breathing to help you unwind, so you can alleviate your racing mind and achieve healthy, quality sleep in just a few days. That's because the To Breathe system naturally reduces neurosympathetic activity to relax your mind towards sleep, uses guided tones to prolong your exhalation, slow your breathing, and helping you fall asleep more easily. Creates personalized real-time coaching sessions based on your own breathing patterns. Relax your mind and sleep better in as little as 7 minutes per day. The effect builds over time. New To Breathe, relax your body and mind with the power of therapeutic breathing. Take a few minutes and just circle things that you might like on there. If there's anything you really don't like, cross it out.
Lies.
Huh?
I said that's lies creates personalized real-time coaching.
Would you like to see that?
If it would, yeah. Like the tones, if the tones would just adjust to my breathing, and I think we all can just be one happy single family. But with her telling me to do it her way, that was not personalized. But I can understand the concept is that.
Yeah, but that's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Do you know why
But
she's doing that?
Does that mean that technically there's a normal to breathing? Is it like a thing?
Well,
I don't
there's
know.
therapeutic breathing. Do you get that?
Should we
Yeah.
take notes on this or no?
If you wanted to write anything, you can write on that page.
But there,
Do you think
there
this-
should have been an option where I just didn't, she would work with me instead of me work with her. And adjust the tones to me, and I think I would listen to the tones more and I would be more relaxed.
Were you, do you think that you were doing the therapeutic breathing?
No, not at all. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
It would make my heart race. It was too much for me to keep going with her. I had to do my own thing.
So, I wonder, do you think that this statement matches up with what you tried at home?
Most of it, I wouldn't say that creates personalized real-time
Yeah.
coaching
Yeah,
sessions.
okay.
So
But
it
if
says
this- if
based
that
on
could
your
happen-
breathing,
Right,
based on
on
your
your
breathing
own breathing
patterns.
patterns.
That's not.
Right. So if that could really
Right.
happen, I
It started
feel
off
like
doing that.
I would have had a completely different
Me
experience.
too. I agree.
Like, and I really tried to keep up with her, but she just didn't
So the
like.
concept, how many you think matches up?
Almost two.
I'd say everything
Oh,
except
the
that one.
concept?
Yeah,
that-
does it match
Oh,
up to
yeah,
what you
generally,
use?
yes.
Everything except
So
that
there's
one
only
part.
3 of the
That
8
one
of you that
part,
are saying.
yeah.
The rest of you feel that this, like Dawn, you feel it matches up? Okay, so half of you say it matches up. How come? What's matching here for you?
This was my experience.
I
My
think
mind races, and this was the solution.
I think
I felt that.
overall it does explain exactly what it does. So yes, it matches up.
But some of you, the rest of you saying,
It helped me relax, but not sleep.
just
okay,
that one
so,
line.
so we got the relaxed
Yeah.
part, but not sleep. And that's for most of you who don't agree with it, you say it doesn't match up. You feel
Well, it's just
it's-
that one piece that doesn't match up. I feel like everything matches except for creates personalized real-time coaching sessions with your own breathing patterns. Everything else matches to me.
She didn't pay no mind to my breathing pattern, maybe.
So here's the thing, right?
Maybe you have to play more.
I'm just curious. So when I'm reading this talks about the sleep. But what is the point again of the meditation?
Oh, see, that was my favorite part. That was the relaxation of during the day, where it's not necessarily putting you to sleep, it's just putting you into a better mindset, like just more relaxed and calm.
I mean,
Okay.
now that I see
was
these
But
here,
the statement is talking about nighttime.
yeah.
That's where I'm thrown
It
off.
didn't address the meditation.
Because if I were to use the app based off of what it's saying, I would kind of say like, well, what is the meditation thing? Like I wouldn't understand
So what's not clear exactly?
the benefit of the meditation on the app.
And also,
So, no, in this statement, what are you unclear about? Which line?
I don't.
she's
I
saying
think
that
that's
it's
what I'm
not
saying.
there.
It's not. There's no line for the actual
Meditation.
meditation portion. That's
Right,
That's
this
on
talks
that.
all about sleep. This is
Exactly.
more of a sleep. Okay, so are you saying, tell me a little bit about the meditation too within this?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's it. If I'm using it, I guess I want to know what are all of my options pertaining to it. Because like she said, for her that really helped out.
Yeah, the
I might be
meditation
that person with that problem,
benefit.
but don't know that that's a benefit if it's not kind of added in this little situation.
Because actually, I have a question here. Meditation versus therapeutic breathing. Do you think is one phrase better than the other?
Yes.
And do you equate them? First of all, does meditate and therapeutic breathing, are they similar for you?
I think they're similar, but most people are used to hearing the words meditate, and so it should be in there just
Instead of
I
therapeutic
agree with
breathing,
that.
are you
Yeah.
saying insert the word meditate?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Because the whole therapeutic breathing, again, it's too restricted. It's not on my, like, I have to follow someone else's thing. And I think meditating, it sounds more realistic and more inviting because it's to be calm. And the therapeutic is not calm about that.
That's
Well, therapeutic is
considered
supposed to
type
be
of breathing.
calm, but the way that
I mean,
the
now-
app is set up with her yelling at you is not a calm
Now
experience.
I'm thinking here, like, if we maybe have more time to play around with the app and with the device, maybe there is a way to go in the app and make her to your breathing. You know what I mean?
Well,
because
that's
it
how they
says
need
here
to
create-
redesign it.
Well, she's trying to do
Yeah,
what for
like-
you?
Yeah.
What is she trying
like,
to do?
Give you
It
the
says here,
kind of breathing that she wants you to have.
personalized
But I've tried
Right,
really
no,
hard.
I know.
So,
I know. Some people are saying it was just difficult to accomplish
Yeah,
that.
I think the word therapeutic breathing and even meditation, like I'm a college baseball coach and like those words scare me. Like when I'm around my guys
Yeah.
and we're talking about stuff and they're like, hey, let me tell you about this meditation I'm doing, let me talk to you
Right,
about this
right.
therapeutic.
Yeah.
So,
So
if
I'm
it was-
hearing that meditate is better, but you're saying
No, I would simplify it. I would just say
Yeah.
either like
Use
new
the power
breathing,
of
calm
breathing.
breathing, right? Something that's a
Yeah.
little bit more inviting than scientific would make it a little bit
I'm
more
thinking
approachable for me and my
Yes,
friends.
honey.
And a little more masculine.
But also,
Sorry.
but also, but do you realize what the app is trying to make you do?
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
What is it trying to make you do?
Therapeutic
Calm
breathing,
you
meditation,
down.
change
Yeah,
your
relax
breathing
you
patterns
down.
in
Right,
order
Right.
to
So she's trying to
build a
get
healthier
you
state.
there.
Yeah, of course.
She's trying to
Through your
get you
breathing.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
a
Okay.
new method of calm breathing, like if you
Okay,
wanted
so-
to, like, yeah, if you needed a buzzword, right, you could do that. But I think like something that's a little bit more inviting than either meditation or therapeutic breathing might be,
If a,
not for all, but for
if
me.
the app
like,
said
more-
calming breathing,
Yes.
I would go right to it.
Yeah.
I would definitely would go.
And 7
Something
minutes a
says
day
calm.
helps you calm down. And-
Right.
Oh, and I don't have to
I'm
take a
with
pill.
it.
I don't have to, you
I
know.
think everyone would buy that for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
To calm me down.
Yep.
7 minutes a day or 9.
So you would, if there was a setting for, say, because we have settings for meditate and sleep and all that. So you're saying kind of reword it to be a little less scary.
I think in the app, you can use whatever you want. I think in the marketing and the packaging of it, I think calm for me would invite me a little
Yeah.
bit more to it than meditation or therapeutic.
How about the idea of we have a statement there. It says racing mind versus racing mind, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do we use the word? Is one phrase maybe racing mind or stress a better way to table that?
The race in mind, I think, is on point.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
point.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I
so
think
we-
that's, I mean, we equate that to stress.
Yeah.
So racing
Plus,
mind
in the
stays.
beginning, they talked about the
At night,
demands
if we're on
and
our
stresses
phone,
of
reading,
my
scrolling,
day and
doing
racing
everything,
mind
it's
anyway. It's
Yep.
all in the first
It's there.
line.
There's also a relax your mind is included. You think based on your
Mhm.
experience,
I like
the
that.
statement relaxation of body and mind should be included? We have relax your mind, but I'm wondering, do we take that a little bit further and say
What is
relax
it?
your body and mind?
If you
Yeah,
add the
it's
massage and the pad, then we could add
Body
that.
and mind's okay?
Well, if you did at the end of that sentence, the effects build over time, and then like the impact is that your body and mind are
Yeah.
refreshed and
Oh, I think
rejuvenated.
that's accurate.
That
Yeah.
because I'm
So
not
body and mind is okay.
I'm not relaxing my body when I'm using this. I'm breathing and
It's
getting
literally
yelled
your
at.
mind.
Like,
Yeah.
So like the effects are that over time, right? That I'm gonna feel this sensation
Because
every
my
day.
body
I'm gonna
hurt
feel
when I use
rejuvenated.
this situation.
So keep it in there. Okay.
Yeah, at the end.
Nancy,
Yes.
I have a meeting at 11 at work, so and it's past 10:30, so I have to go.
Okay. All right, so you can get up and you can leave. I just want to just recap. Time expectations. The second to the last sentence in this relax your mind
7
and
minutes.
sleep better in as little as 7 minutes per day. The effect builds over time.
I don't know if we should put the 7 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to first
Yeah.
of all
No.
ask you, do you agree with
Within
that?
minutes
No.
or something of that
That's
nature.
right, within minutes.
Yeah, because
No number?
No numbers.
Yeah.
no, because
So
that's
much
you know,
expectation.
And again,
It worked for you in 5 minutes.
I was
I tried for 2
successful
hours
in 4
and it
minutes. I
didn't
was
help.
out cold.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I just don't think that's realistic for everybody.
Yeah, it
and then
depends.
I could see people kind of returning the product like, well, it said 7 minutes.
Yeah.
People bank on that stuff.
Yeah.
So within minutes or something of
Because
that.
you interpret that as those are minutes that I synced my breathing. right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
You
you
don't
know
know
that
how
you use
long you're gonna take to sing those 7 minutes.
Right.
You can be there 2 hours.
Right.
You didn't sing.
Yeah.
Right.
11
Yeah.
minutes,
You get
I
the
didn't
hang
fall
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, on average, how many days did you guys get the opportunity? I mean, you didn't use this fully
No,
yet.
it was like 5, 6
I
days.
did 5 days.
I used it for
I
5
got
days,
mine.
right?
Or
Yeah.
wait,
I
6
used
days.
mine.
Yeah, I got it Fridays.
7 days?
Yeah.
Friday,
I did the
Saturday,
12.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, mine came on the 13th, whatever that
Yeah,
was.
mine came on
Was that
Friday.
Wait a minute.
Whatever the
I know
13th
the
was.
days. Mine
So
came on Friday.
basically, talk more like minutes per day rather than put an exacting number on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you did it 12.
Within minutes. That way it's no
Yeah.
more expectation.
It's all about expectations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We have really talked about a lot, and I really appreciate you. I'm sorry if I had to cut you off now and then.
Oh,
It's just because we had a
no
lot to
worries.
cover in this group. I want to just take a moment. You can leave the formats. You have them clipped together, and your other piece of paper is there. Great. Leave all your devices are all here. I don't have to pat anybody down. I guess the only people I'd be patting down are Sierra and Brandon. But I want to thank you for coming today. Please you can stick everything back into your box. You've got your wires and cables. You haven't left any of yours. You can throw